A good morning from here. Welcome to our channel. This is Joint Hands Green Life Trees. My name is John Bosco, and I have the pleasure to invite you to our new video over here concerning our work. As we had briefed you before, is that our greatest mission is to ensure that we produce adequate tree seedlings to address the dilapidation of our tree cover, uh, particularly around Migori County and also across our country. And this we are not undertaking alone. You remember we've been to institutions, and we've also been with various stakeholders to support each other in seeing that this dream becomes a reality. And I'm glad that to a great point, to a great achievement, we have made it, but there's just still so much to undertake. I'm addressing you from Kamsaki Primary School, where we had been here before. 1 year ago we were here and we planted trees in this school. We had a very marvelous tree planting exercise at Kamsaki School, just the same way we've had the program at Asar Johansson School. And so we've been invited over at Kamsaki Primary School to help in establishing a tree nursery, and also to help in seeing that besides establishing the tree nursery, what support or what ideas can we bring in that would make it flourish. And besides that, there are also trees to be planted in school, and of course they would wish also to have trees planted in the community. And this is done with the involvement of pupils, parents and teachers and every other stakeholder that is associated with this institution. Well, that said, I would wish first of all to bring to you my learned friend whom we undertake this work with. My learned friend, good morning.
Hi, morning to you.
Good to see you. Welcome.
Good to see you too. Hi everyone.
Yeah.
Pamela of Giant Hands Green Life Trees. We are at Kamsaki. I think you can remember sometimes back we were here and we did a marvelous job with the pupils and teachers. We've been partners with most of the schools around here, Kamsaki being one of them, and Asar Johansson is also one of them. So we are just working towards greening of our country, and this we have to do in collaboration with very many stakeholders so that we can be able to achieve our targets. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Pam. Now, among the schools that are nearest to our tree nurseries, Kamsaki
is one of them, and I think Kamsaki, Mukuyu, you can remember there's a
we had a program at Mukuyu. We also
had a program with
Ugari, and they brought over their students at our tree nursery.
And Mukuyu Primary School as well.
Mukuyu Primary School, where our effort to establish Grace Okanda Park, Memorial Park, haven't bore fruits as much. We planted some trees there. We've had a little challenges, but we still have it in mind. We still have it in mind that we'll get over there and do something.
Exactly.
So here at Kamsaki, we are meeting the head teacher of the school this morning, and we'll bring him to you, and he'll introduce himself and just tell us the much that he has concerning the school and also concerning the tree nursery. Your name, Mwalimu?
Thank you, the team. I'm Samson Wasonga Okongo, the principal, Kamsaki Comprehensive. Yeah. I'm happy to meet you today because you are seeing into it that our country, Kenya, becomes green, and you know the tree provides is a necessity in life because they normally give us what is called the oxygen.
Yeah.
The oxygen is life.
Is life. Yeah.
We also appreciate the effort you made the previous year because the trees that you gave us, and also whatever you did, the little that you brought to us has enabled us to make some steps. In school, we have got the club that deals with the tree planting and etc. And we are seeing into it that we are moving so well. As a school, we thought it wise that in collaboration with your tree planting, we also make our own seed bed. And of course, as today, we welcome you to visit our seed bed and you see what is going on. And if there is any support that you can give, avail to us, it will be very much possible. Within the holiday, we made a seed bed, and as we speak now, we are having almost 500 trees, seedlings that we are supposed to plant in the opening. But we are not going to stop there, because that is not going to be the beginning, because our target in a year is about 2,500 seedlings. In other words, we are having around 500 learners, and each is targeting 5 seedlings in a trees in a year. When we multiply, that gives us arithmetic of 2,500. So we request for your support and also any other stakeholder to see into it that our dream becomes true. This one here is not for the health of the school alone, because when we produce more seedlings, they will go beyond, and even others, the community, the parents, the churches, and also any other areas will also avail to them the seedlings so that they plant. Otherwise, I wish that we get assistance, and also we need resource persons who can take us through, so that we succeed. Because always, teamwork is the best. Otherwise, I've appreciated. I thank you abundantly for having taken your time. And if there is any assistance we can get, please, we still call for the assistance.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, so far, I can see that you've produced some eucalyptus over here. And it is a mix of eucalyptus and cypress. This is good. I believe you started with eucalyptus because it was the most available. Okay. And also you have some more eucalyptus in a sowing bed. So was this where you picked them from while pricking into the potting bags?
Yeah. We picked them in the pot.
Okay.
And as we speak now, immediately we clear this one. We are going to make another bed. We want to categorize the seedlings into 3. That one in the future, the one we are going to start making maybe at the beginning of this the year. We are going to have the so-called indigenous trees. We are going to have the exotic trees. We also are going to have the fruit trees, because they are supposed to categorize them like that. When we now have got the fruit trees, that one, it means that we are going to promote what is called food production. When we are going to have got the so-called indigenous trees, we are also going to promote, because when we talk this indigenous, most of them are dying up. And of course, these ones, when we now bring them up more, this one can be used for future generation. They will know that how do we call this tree which is not existing or whatever. You know, always as we move, there is what is called deforestation, and natural forests are dying. And because when we have got these indigenous trees, we are now bringing back the natural what? Natural forests. Now when we now
for environmental sustainability, indigenous trees are
must be there. They must exist, and also they also the ones with hardwood. Hardwood trees comes from indigenous.
Mostly from indigenous trees.
We should also bring on board the exotic. Because they mature very fast, and they can be used.
I get you. I think from us, we commit that we will be of support to you. We will supply you with a few potting bags to start with. And I'm looking at your sowing bed here. Yes, you did your best, but it's not a standard sowing bed.
What I can contribute onto that, you know, this one is an exercise which was carried over the holiday. And in fact was due to commitments of 2 or 1 learner. Now that the learners are going to be there, and of course this one is going to be a reflector of everything, what the 2 can do. Because we'll also have to motivate the learners who have done this. It was due to effort, and one of the learners, or the leader, is here. We have him here. He can even talk. So it was taking his time, though the home commitments are also there, but so far they have reached this end. for
Yeah.
him to produce, or for the two to produce around 500 over the holiday,
Yeah.
with the little support.
Yeah.
Actually, they have done their best.
They've done
Yeah,
their best.
absolutely.
So I think
And it's a real
majority,
sacrifice.
it's a sick
No,
sacrifice.
so far so good. I think I'm actually not discrediting the work done. It is marvelous because in the end we have the 3 seedlings that we need. But we also commit that we will bring in the technical support that is necessary so that we show how to develop a standard sowing bed, so that when we develop that standard sowing bed, the learners can pick from it on how to do a sowing bed, how to do the sowing, at what point do we do what practice, because there are several practices, procedural practices in raising 3 seedlings. Yeah, so Pam, at Asar Johansson, we have Awilo, who is the captain in charge,
Yeah.
guiding all the pupils in the
Environment
process.
champion.
He's the environment champion, and we are glad that here at Kamsaki we also have an environment champion. Remember that we are doing this video at a time that schools are closed, and so our environment champion is a student. You'd expect to see him in school uniform. He can't be in school uniform because we are on holiday, but here he is. You got to hear from him.
Karen?
Yeah, you're welcome. Tell us your name. Come over closer. Yeah, so tell us, what is your name?
My name is Stephen Kerr from
Seven, Stephen?
Stephen Kerr,
Okay.
Kamsaki Comprehensive School.
Okay. So in which class are you?
I'm a graduate.
At grade 8.
Yes.
So you believe you will be joining grade 9 next year, or you'll be joining grade 8?
I'll be joining grade 9.
Okay. Oh, so it means you have one more year in this school, after which you'll be moving to another school.
Yes.
Do you have anyone in a lower school that is helping your work? So whom you think will take over once you graduate to another school?
Yes, of course I will train there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it seems you have some basic understanding of raising 3 seedlings. Where did you learn this from?
I didn't learn somewhere, but
Yeah.
our principal,
Yeah.
Professor Samson, taught
Yeah.
us and teach us how to do it.
Oh,
But
okay.
we don't have enough skills which
Yeah.
will help us more.
Yeah.
But we are trying our best.
Okay. So it means you would love to get more skills.
Yes.
What other form of support do you think you need so that you succeed in this work? Yeah.
We need some support of pottings.
Yeah.
And
That is potting bags?
yes.
Okay. And the seeds?
Seeds also we need the support.
Okay. So it is good knowing you. I think going forward we will see how best to support you. Otherwise, congratulations and thank you for the good work done. It will go a long way in seeing that we have more trees in the society. We also have the school board, which is of course part of the school, and the board member, he came over to assess the progress of this work, and I also gave him chance to introduce himself and tell us his take on what is undergoing here. You're welcome. Your name?
Okay, I'm Peter Ayuya. I'm the board member in this Kamsaki school. And all I can just say, I appreciate the project that is undergoing on. And as you see, this one that is being done here by our students, this one makes them or nurtures them as they grow or when they leave the school.
Yeah.
They take the practice out there, so that people may know or understand on how to keep the environment. We don't we need not to experience this dry seasons all over, but to see that the environment or the season is well taken. So I can say again, we thank our visitors as you've done. They have been near with us, near with the school. They've been bringing us trees, whereby you see the school. We are in a good environment, trees are well planted, and they are continuing doing so that even the surrounding or the community, we may capture even skills from them so that we maintain our environment. Otherwise, all I can say, we need a lot of support, even in our community, even in our country. Otherwise, I don't have much to say.
Thank you.
But we welcome you every time, and we need a lot of skills. Even us, as the community or as the stakeholders around, we need the skills from you, so that we may know on how to plant the trees, to do the nursery bedding, and we own our own skills so that we proceed by doing good to our environment. Otherwise, thank you. May God bless you.
God bless you. I've shown you the sowing bed that they had come up with, and also the tree seedlings. As you can see, is that the potting bags, the seedlings are potted in bags of different colors, different sizes, because and some of them are recycled milk packets, or some are plastic containers. And I would wish to appreciate them, because if they do this in a plastic container, it means they've recycled it from waste, so it won't pollute the environment. And also, they've used milk packets, so these milk packets also go a long way in ensuring that they leave the environment clean. Another thing is the fact that there is innovation. You don't have to do things the straight way, the manner in which it is traditionally done. You think of a different way of approaching it, and they've indeed thought of that different way. And it doesn't end at that. They've improvised a shade, and because they could not get a shade net, which is what we do within standards, so they got the shade done, and they're using banana leaves for the shade. I wish to commend their work. For whatever gaps that exist in this work, you as our subscriber, you'd wish to make a comment, or wish to bring in any form of support, or you'd wish to give any form of opinion, please reach out to us, and as well as you can make a comment down there. All this said, also commend the school, because looking around the school, you can see that it indeed has trees that have been planted and have been growing over the time. What you can see to the background there are all trees that have just been growing, some of them indigenous trees and some exotic trees, and most of the exotic trees are timber trees, which I believe if they needed timber in this school, they would not have to buy. The classrooms over there, over the edges. Now I want to take you and show you the trees that we planted the last time we were here at Kamsaki. Keen followers of our videos I believe, have always seen this. Have always seen us crossing this corridor. We got into the office here and met the principal, who is also the head teacher. And you remember this arena? This arena is a little bushy, just because of the fact that the schools are closed, and so not so many activities are taking place in the school. As such, it is becoming bushy. But you remember us planting this palm tree, and I'm happy that it has been protected hitherto, and nothing has affected it any much. I can see a tree tomato. That is tree tomato. We didn't plant it, but I'm glad that they've planted it. I'm hoping they'll take good care of it. Then I remember at this point here, we had also planted another palm tree. But today, I think when it died, they thought of planting this here. This plant is called Kufia hysopifolia. For those who know much about plants, it is a little bushy, but this palm tree that we planted over here is already grown. Remember, it is more than 1 year since we were here at Kamsaki. And so I think the slow growth of these palm trees is also attributed to the care that I believe they are not receiving full adequate care. If they were getting that adequate care, then we would already be somewhere. But all said, I can see some of the trees that we planted over here are still in existence. You can scroll down, search for our old videos. This was more than 1 year ago, tree planting exercise here at Kamsaki School. Then we have just come to the adjournment of this video. We look forward to what will be coming right after this. We'll be bringing over some potting bags. We've also made suggestion about how to source for seeds, either from the Forestry Research Institute or how to just locally get seeds from trees. These are things that we'll be discussing with the school. So far so good. I look forward to catching up with you in our next video. For now, I wish you the very best. God bless you.